football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Arkansas's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Play action here on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Brown. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Using his legs here. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so... Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now,
touchdown, Razorbacks.
no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. No way to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete. Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So it's Arkansas in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Moves out of the pocket. They're going to scramble now. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Becht. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Going to throw for it on third and short. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Buying time, moving to his left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Russell. What a move. Breaking ankles and still going. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Razorbacks will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Razorbacks are in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout, the talk strategy. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 46. And the quarterback keeps it here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. We get the second half started with a running play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Becht. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks into the clear.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Great cut. They whiff on it. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. To dart right down the middle. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to scramble. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. So Arkansas has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? To start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Working clock with the ground game. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Becht. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, escapes the tackle. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Russell. And here he goes.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense really clicking.
This guy is starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking downfield. It's Beck. That pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Porton. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.